What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now batting, Ken Shea. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Seattle, second baseman, Ken Shea.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8th can continue to stay hot. Yeah, 8th. He won the Silver Slugger for the DH. The man is supposed to hit, right? Well, he can hit, and man, did he put on a show in that DH spot last year.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees our game time temperature. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. A solo shot here to left as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
That one just kept going and going. You won't see many long balls hit farther than that this season, and as ShowTrack tells us, it carried a projected 460 feet. That's big boy territory.
Standing in now, Victor Wolf. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Wind up and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. There is Valbuena, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting fourth, center fielder, Santo Salter.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Santo Salter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And now a soft liner here to the right side. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Mariners draw first blood here on the solo home run. Home half of the first coming up from Anaheim. It's 1-0 Seattle. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Halo.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Salter moves over. He's got it one away. Here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Ian Kinsler is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
That's a ball.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's a strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. He almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Ian Kinsler becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Mike Trout is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Counts even to Trout 1-1. So 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
This is foul right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. I think a few of these. Striding into the box, Lou Yabu, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch on its way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep and gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo shot down the line in left, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
Into the box now, Jay Chen, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Stepping in now, Leo, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Oshiro has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Comes set with the 0-1. A little bouncer. Chen, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Count still at 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Next for Seattle, Mike Zunino. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Takes a knee-high fastball.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 for the Mariners in the inning, and it comes on the strength of this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's now 2-0 Seattle. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton, set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he will coast into 2nd with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Ready now for L.A., Zach Cozart. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Luis Valbuena will be next. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corners, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Batting 7, designated hitter, Albert.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Albert Pujols. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from 2nd with a base hit into the outfield.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Valbuena rounds the corner and is headed home. And the throw in gets away from him. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
1 ball, 2 strikes. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Still 1-2. 3 runs already home here. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Yabu is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Forkball misses, 1-1. Simmons, originally from the island nation of Curacao. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3. Now the beauty of the Southern California coast. Thanks for being with us for daytime baseball on MLB Network from the Big A. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the